everyone, thank you for stopping by my channel today. This is part 2 of my major empties of 2015. I have already recorded part 1, which was the beauty department. As it turns out, most of my empties are actually favorites of mine because, as I indicated in part 1, I do not have the time or the inclination, life is too short, to continue using a product that you don't actually love. So this is part 2. This is the body, skin, and hair department of all of my trash from 2015, which, like I said, turned out to be a lot of my favorites. So it's my favorite empties of 2015. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's get started. I'm gonna start with hair, and I have 4. Can you tell I liked it? I've got 4 of the L'Oreal Blow Dry It Thermal Smoothing Creams. I used to use a heat protectant spray prior to blow drying my hair or using a hot tool of some kind, and I hate the sprays. The sprays don't only spray your hair. They spray the bathroom floor, they spray the toilet seat cover, they spray the counter, and that's gross. I use a cream and I'm able to do the protecting without all of the mess. Plus, because it's a little bit heavier, I have a lot of flyaways. It's heavier than a spray. I have a lot of flyaways, and it winds up giving my hair just enough weight without weighing it down. And so it turns out to be like a double whammy when it comes to styling my hair and blow drying it. I also have 4 of the Aussie 3-Minute Miracles in the moist. I hate that word. Moist. What is it about that word? Anyway, this is super cheap. It's like $3 at the drugstore, and it is a deep conditioner. It's the 3-Minute Miracle. Keep it on for 3 minutes. I've actually used it. I can use it on a daily basis. I get my hair colored, and so plus I wash it basically every day and blow dry it. And this winds up being a really great, add a lot of moisture conditioner without adding a lot of greasiness and oiliness. It rinses really clean. I have a couple hair masks, one expensive, one not. Let's start with the expensive one, the Major Money. This is by Macadamia. Macadamia? Yeah, the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. Smells really pretty. It's very nutty. It's a hair mask. So when you do the rest of the things that you need to do in the shower, after you wash your hair, you put this in, let it sit in there, pop it up with a clip, and it winds up deep conditioning your hair. Smells great, rinses clean. Love it. It's like $20. So in the interest of trying to be somewhat economical as well, I actually really loved the Garnier Fructis Damage Eraser Strength Reconstructing Butter. And what's hilarious is it kind of actually looks like butter. It's like pale yellow in consistency, kind of thick enough that you really feel like you're using butter. It's kind of hilarious. Does equally as good a job, I think, as the macadamia, and it's only a fraction of the cost. And so I've gone through both. Both of them I love. I will probably keep rebuying this or just trying new stuff. Living for the Batiste dry shampoos. I've been through a number of bottles. It is a little bit white and chalky, so that's kind of fun to deal with. They have colored ones like for blondes or brunettes, but from what I understand, it doesn't work as good as the original. I actually will spray it in my hair and my roots at night before going to bed because I feel like it absorbs the oil as it's coming out of my pores or follicles or whatever holes you have in your head. I have a couple of products from the Marrakesh line. I will link down below where you can purchase these. They have they're an all natural, earthy line would be the way that I would describe them. They have an amazing smell that you're probably going to love or hate. But what I enjoy using from them is what they call ends. Like the ends of your hair, E-N-D-Z though is how they spell it. It's just basically a cream that you can use to smooth down your ends. I love their Brush Up Argan Oil Mist. Now I don't spray all over. Remember what I just said about spraying? I don't like that. What I do is actually spray a paddle brush with the spray. I spray the paddle brush with the spray and then brush it through my hair. So you're not putting an intense amount of concentration of the spray because this is like major. But you cannot do a direct spray. And I am one of those people that loves the way this smells. And in no way can I describe to you what it smells like. It's earthy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's awful. But unless your computer screen is scratch and sniff, you are not gonna know what it smells like. Okay, moving on to skin, and I have major multiples again. I have 5 of the simple micellar waters, more specifically the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Cleansing Micellar Water. Oh my gosh, when this came into my life, my world completely changed. I've mentioned that I break out, I've got oily skin, and apparently I've been doing it wrong all these years and kind of overwashing, even though I was using super gentle cleansers. Guess what? They were never gentle enough, because the moment I started cleansing with micellar water, which cleanses just enough but not too much, so that my skin didn't feel it necessary to send in an army of oil to replenish itself after I would wash it, my skin has never been happier. The beginning of last year, I had no idea what a micellar water was. I don't even know what micellar means. All I know is if it says micellar water, and if it's made by Simple, it's fabulous. So it should come as no surprise that I could not resist the Simple micellar cleansing wipes. And I've got 2 packages of, oh wow, that's really white. I've got 2 packages of it. I am currently in the middle of a 3rd. And I can't really decide whether I like the wipe or using the straight water out of the bottle with a cotton pad. With a wipe, you get more surface area that you can use a clean section of the wipe on different areas of your face, versus a cotton pad where you're basically using the same side unless you flip it over. You're using the same area all over your skin. At the same time, sometimes I feel like the wipe is a little bit, even though it's smooth, it's a little bit rougher than a cotton pad is. Cotton pad, hands down, is skin friendly because it's very smooth. So it's really just your personal preference. And now you have options. I also have 5 empties of my most favorite ever eye makeup remover. See, 5. What's wrong with me? This is by Neutrogena. It is the eye makeup remover lotion. It's built right into the name. What I love about this eye makeup remover, even though this Simple micellar water supposedly can clean your eye makeup as well, this is a lotion. This breaks down makeup so gently and so easily, but so thoroughly. And it's hydrating. And so I really feel like I'm not pulling on my eyes, I'm not tugging on my eyes at all. Works awesome even with waterproof mascara, long wearing eyeliners, gel, or long wearing eyeshadows. Works fabulous with everything, and it is super kind to your eyes. I use the micellar cleansing water in the bottle as well as the eye makeup remover lotions with my most favorite cotton rounds. These are by, I shouldn't hold up 2. These are by, it's empty, so what am I showing you but plastic? These are by White Cloud. They're cotton rounds, so basically a cotton ball and a pad. Isn't really that complicated, but these are the larger size. Typically a cotton pad is, you know, somewhat larger than a quarter, I guess. But these are much larger, and I like the greater surface area, particularly when I'm trying to take off a lot of eye makeup. You want different areas of clean on that cotton pad to take off your eye makeup. Also, like I was saying, when you are wiping your face with a cotton pad, you have a little bit of latitude to use a different area of the cotton pad. Plus, they're just easier to hold in your hand. I feel like the small original size is just, I don't know, it's just kind of tiny. I am high maintenance, okay? And I need the larger cotton pad. I've got some favorite skin masks as well. Sephora released the facial skin masks, discs. I love these, they look like Frisbees. This one happens to be the Pearl, which is just a kind of all over brightening sort of a mask. And they have about 8 or 10 different varieties of different style masks. Sheet masks, that's the word I was looking for as I was kind of rambling on, could you tell? Sheet mask, so basically you put it on and there's a slit for your eyes, and for your mouth, and for your nose, ever so slightly. You look like a psychopathic killer. It's a little bit scary. I don't even like to look at my own self in the mirror when I'm wearing the mask, but it's super easy because you just lay it over your face. Think of Lucy from the I Love Lucy show when she was trying to make pizza and she would spin the pizza and it landed right over her face. By the way, everything in life goes back to an I Love Lucy episode in case you were not aware of that. I live for I Love Lucy. Okay, totally tangential thought there. My other favorite mask of the year. I was ecstatic when I heard about this, and then I was even more excited when I tried it out because it was better than I expected. It's by Biore. Free your pores is what it says. It's the self-heating 1-minute mask, and it says don't be dirty on the container. Oh my gosh, I love when people are funny. So basically it's a liquid charcoal based mask, so it looks black or gray, and you wet your face first, and when you apply the mask, it's warm. It's very, like, almost hot. It's like magic. I don't know how they do it, but when you use it in your pore area, like I said, I've got oily skin, so I have larger pores because they always need to be cleaned out. And I feel like if you're gonna warm it up first, that's the way to open them up and get the gunk out. Oh, it's nasty. It's a really validating face mask to use because you can feel it working, and you're just like, you have to be doing good for me because you're warming my skin, and you've got charcoal, so you must be taking it all out. And so I've been through quite a few of these as well. So now it's time to moisturize. This is the Olay Regenerist Eye Lifting Serum. I have been using this for years and years and years. Does not irritate my eyes, moisturizes them to satisfaction. Pretty economical. One of the higher priced beauty items you will find in the drugstore, but still nonetheless they're at drugstore prices. I think it's about $20 a little tube. They've recently changed the packaging so that it's not in a little tiny pump, and it's in this kind of toothpaste looking tube, so you can squeeze out every single last darn drop. And I don't know, I have no reason to try anything else because this is just so easy. And you got to be careful with your eyes. When you find something that actually works for your eyes, stick with it, because your eyes can be very easily irritated, and that's not a good thing. In 2015, I also encountered a new skin care line. I believe I found out about it on Paula's Choice. The name of the moisturizers that I've been using is called Elta MD, so not like Ulta the store, but Elta, E-L-T-A. There is a morning one that I use. It's called the UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46. This feels like creamy milk. And so does the one that I use at night, which is called PM Therapy, because it doesn't have any SPF in it. It literally is like liquid creamy milk. It glides onto your skin so wonderfully. There's minimal blending or tugging that you need to do. So if you've got sensitive or somewhat problem skin, you really might want to consider trying these out, because I've been trying a variety of moisturizers for many, many years, trying to find something that fits me and my complicated skin, and these guys are quite a pair. So finally, I would like you to step into the shower with me, which sounds awfully creepy. I've been through a number of different kind of body washes. I'm going to start with this one by Caress. It is an exfoliating body wash called the Evenly Gorgeous Burnt Brown Sugar Exfoliating Body Wash. Has an awesome smell, not too gritty, which I appreciate because you don't want to be like scratching yourself in the shower. Also creepy, but you get the idea. It's gentle enough, but exfoliating, and plus I love the way it smells. I will forever and always be a fan of the Dove Nutrium Deep Moisture body wash. It is creamy, so it looks white. Apparently I like things that look like milk, and I don't even like to drink milk. When you use this body wash and you rinse off, you feel smooth and creamy. I do not like a body wash that makes you feel squeaky and sticky. I hate that. I went through a bottle of the Nivea newly released In Shower body lotion. Previously, only Olay was making one, which I did a review on, by the way. I will link that down below. And if there's any product I mention individually here that I've done a separate video on, I will link all of that down below. The Olay one is really good, the Olay In Shower lotion, but it smells like grandma. No offense to grandmas. But the Nivea In Shower body lotion, equally nice, a little bit more of a pleasant smell. I love the idea of moisturizing when I'm in the shower though, because I hate moisturizing after the shower and then trying to pull on skinny jeans. That's like a friggin' workout right there, and you're sweaty before you can even get your pants up to zip them in. So when you moisturize in the shower and then rinse it off, it winds up feeling a little bit smoother and quite a bit less tacky. So I definitely favor moisturizing in the shower. I got two more shower guys. I, in the shower, use by Neutrogena the oil-free acne wash, the grapefruit flavored scent, but I use the one that they make for your face because they also have a specific body wash one, but I like using the one for the face. The one for the face is a little bit grittier, and that's why I enjoy using it on my body, because if you ever get like back or shoulder acne, or maybe sometimes on your chest, and nobody wants to see that really. So I find that using the one for the face in the shower on my body winds up just being a little bit more of an extra kind of spot cleaning. So I don't use this all over my body. I just use it where I might be prone to break out. And I actually don't really have any more trouble with that ever since I've been using this. Finally, I have been through 10,000 of these. This is the Schick Intuition Razor Refill. So it's there's no razor in here though, it's just the case. This is one of those razors that you don't need to use shaving cream with. This one has the moisture bar built around the razor. I know there are a couple other ones out there. I think there's one by Venus. I tried it. It in no way compares to the Intuition one by Schick. And it's one of those things, if I ever hear that they're discontinuing, I'm going to have to purchase 1,200 of them and find a place to store them, because I don't think I could get used to using any other kind of razor and doing any other way of trying to shave my legs. Finally, I went through a bottle of my signature scent by Juicy Couture. It is Viva La Juicy. I don't know. I just love this. It's fresh, but isn't too floral, isn't too spicy, it just is a very easy, calming, doesn't really piss anybody off if I'm standing next to them and have put on a lot for that day. I've gotten no complaints. Plus, I enjoy the way that it smells, and so does my husband, which is equally convenient. And really, other than my husband, I don't really care what other people think about how I smell. That's entirely selfish, but I don't care. Anyway, so I always buy it in the major, actually, and I usually get it from overstock.com. Check overstock.com for some of your favorite perfumes, because they wind up having them at major discounted prices. And so I am lucky enough to keep finding it there. But it doesn't really matter, because I would buy it wherever they had it. So that's it. I am done with my favorite empties of 2015, the body, skin, and hair version. Please leave me a comment down below about what some of your favorite products are, because I would really like to know. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can catch me on more of my garbage making lists. Yeah, that sounds enticing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really good rest of the day. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and in the meantime, thanks.
I used to use a heat protectant spray, and I hate the sprays because the sprays go. I'm so excited that when I'm done with this video, I do not have to clean up or put anything away, because it's an empties video and it's all going in the garbage. Like when you do an actual favorites video, you have 28 million products that you now have to put away all over your house, and this is just going right in the trash. I am so lazy sometimes. Oh! Almost killed myself with a bottle of dry shampoo. Can you see this like blondness right here? That's my Bella dog, my golden doodle. We call her Bella, Miss Moose. She's huge. She's 80 pounds. She was supposed to be 50. And she kept growing. And she's not overweight. She's just massive. But she's my buddy. She goes everywhere with me. Love her. Love.